And I believe a great number of these courts should be taken away. But there's no number assigned to the Supreme Court. We use 9. But there have been times that there are less. The court can be anything you want it to be. It could be 44 people if you choose, if someone were to choose, and just keep appointing people to the court. We seem to like the number 9 that's been around for a while. And if you listen to people, they'll tell you that Trump is going to pack the court. The Democrats have been desiring packing the court for years. I'm actually surprised they never went down this road. But what they are most bothered by is that the court has Amy Coney Barrett, Neil Gorsuch, Brett Kavanaugh, Clarence Thomas, Samuel Alito, and sometimes conservative John Roberts, unless, of course, we're talking about Obamacare, in which case he's just a big hot mess. They don't like the fact that they don't have power and they don't have control. They can't stand it. And as you take a look at ages, you've got Clarence Thomas in his late 70s, and you've got Justice Alito in his early 70s. If Trump should win again, he might have the chance to appoint 2, maybe 3 more justices, because Sonia Sotomayor is in her 70s, and he's going to appoint justices who are 48 to 53. That's going to be the age range, which means they're going to be on the court for 20 years. Oh, there is much more than just the economy at play when we're talking about the presidency. And the left is apoplectic about this. And, of course, January 6th and quote-unquote insurrection is their mantra. They believe that this is a winner. But it hasn't proven a winner with the people. Neither has the border. The border still remains the biggest story in America. I spoke with Griff Jenkins over at Fox News. I will share the whole interview with you a little bit later, but I wanted you to hear this part because there's a series of things that have been going on, and Griff goes on a tear. Remember, Griff Jenkins was covering the border before it was cool. Griff Jenkins was doing work at the border, walking the Darien Gap. He was discussing this years ago before anybody was really discussing it. But lately there has been a lot of movement. And, well, Griff just goes on the dump of, oh, it's worse than you know. Now you're getting the video of the train, the Ferromex train that is filled with illegal immigrants coming across the southern border. You've got the story of these, I think they're Jordanian nationals trying to breach the Marine Corps base Quantico. Give me these 2 things right there, and certainly what you've seen from your time starting covering the border to now.
Well, I've never seen the border more insecure, and it'll be interesting to see, because you do rightfully point out that Secretary Mayorkas has not heeded the concerns and warnings of his own Border Patrol chiefs who have been screaming now for years that the border is never been more insecure. Maybe he'll listen to that migrant that my colleague Bill Maluzhin talked to, a Turkish man in Acumba, California, in the San Diego sector, which is ground zero right now for the crossing, the illegal crossings, because Texas put up all that razor wire and hardened their border, so the shift has moved out west. But that migrant, that Turkish man, telling Maluzhin that Americans, he was shocked how open it was, and he thinks Americans should be worried about the fear. But, you know, before I talk about the Jordanians, Tony, let me just say, because you put your finger on the one thing that we now know, according to the chief of the Border Patrol, Jason Owens, who told 60 Minutes, it is those gotaways that keep them up at night. And you mentioned about the larger number that have eluded Border Patrol apprehension under this administration compared to others. To put into perspective, more than 1.6 million gotaways have eluded capture. Now, a gotaway is a known person that illegally crossed, was observed or seen by Border Patrol, but were not brought into custody because they couldn't get to them or they weren't able to catch them for whatever reason. 1.6 million in just the past 3 years. That's more, Tony, than the 1.4 million, which is the total number between the entire decade of 2010 to 2020 across multiple administrations. So the fact that you noted that is something that I often hope will continue to be a part of it, because while we see all these migrants coming across, and Bill and I and others interview them, it is the ones that don't want to be caught that pose the greatest threat by sheer common sense that they're probably eluding capture because there's some reason that they don't want to be caught and they're not surrendering. We have give-ups, the ones that are encountered at the border that get released on notices to appear for court dates they don't show up for, and the gotaways, the ones that don't want to be caught. So that's an important factor. Now, when we talk about the context of the story about these two Jordanian nationals, it's stunning, let me say on the front end, Tony, that there aren't more media organizations screaming for answers from our officials, because we are in, to put into context, an environment that FBI Director Chris Wray, among others, has gone month after month before Congress and said he's never seen the threat of another 9/11 style attack happening than we see today. And that, quote, the red lights are blinking everywhere, he says. So now you have this case on May 3rd, 20 days ago. You had two Jordanian nationals attempt to breach Quantico, Marine Corps Base Quantico, one of the most secure and sensitive in the country. It houses the Marine Corps Officer Basic Training School, but also the FBI Academy, NCIS, and various defense intel agencies. And yet these two guys, basically, according to a Marine Corps base statement, were trying to access it, ignoring directions to stop, so much so that the MPs at the gate had to deploy vehicle denial barriers, and with their quick actions, fortunately, were able to grab these guys, detain them, turn them over to ICE, and all we know 20 days later is that they're in ICE custody awaiting removal proceedings. What I broke just this morning was that I've learned from multiple DHS sources that they're both here illegally. One illegally crossed the border last month in April in San Diego. The other was a F1 student visa overstay. And so even though we've learned these minimal details, and DHS, after repeated requests every single day to put out a statement and release their identities, have been ignored, we know that we're learning that there was no criminal history of them in the U.S. It doesn't appear to have terror-related motives. Okay, well then what do you know? And why does this guy cross last month in San Diego sector illegally connect with a student visa overstay who has a clean background, and all of a sudden they want to access Marine Corps Base Quantico? Now they told, according to that Marine Corps statement, and I'm giving you a lot here, but this is the full story, they told, the Jordanians told the MPs they were working for an Amazon subcontractor, but late yesterday afternoon, Amazon told me on background they have no knowledge of them working for them. All their packages in that area were delivered on time, and they don't have any record of these guys working for any subcontractor connected to Amazon.
That's a lot. My full conversation with Griff Jenkins at Fox News will come up in a little bit. That's a tremendous amount going on. I mean, he packed it in. Sometimes I am convinced that Griff doesn't get to do much radio, and when he has a chance to really go to town, like he takes it. He takes it in just a huge way. Because there's so much, and he wants to share it, and he wants to get it out. It's surreal. Surreal what's going on. And while we see this, and we see these threats coming across the border, we have got people like Rashida Tlaib, the Jew-hating bigot of Michigan, Congresswoman, supporting those who want to do the damage.
I am so proud of the brave students and faculty from all different backgrounds and faiths leading nonviolent civil disobedience in support of saving lives no matter faith, no matter ethnicity, calling for an end to this genocide.
Hamas is a terrorist organization. There is no genocide going on from Israel. We all now know what levels of lies they're willing to tell. I'm calling Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib a liar. This is a woman who, when she got into office, she took a Post-it note, wrote Palestine on it, and put it over Israel on the map. Now that's a call for genocide. Just so we understand.
Students are putting their bodies on the line to demand that their universities divest from the same weapons manufacturers that are sending the bombs to murder innocent children, families in Gaza. I want you all to think about it for just a minute. Why are our universities invested in weapons and war in the first place?
I think the question should be, why do we allow people from countries that want to do us harm to get student visas to come into the country in the first place? These things tie together. They're not separate. They're not siloed. It is rather interconnected. I'm not going to share any more of this bigot or her bigoted supporters. I think what is important here is that they understand how much they're failing. Israel continues to move, and Israel is taking Rafah, and they are working aggressively to put an end to Hamas. The allegation was there are 4 battalions that remain of Hamas, and Israel plans to destroy them. And everyone said, you can't go into Rafah, and you can't do this, you can't do that, and Israel said, we're doing the thing. Well, the International Criminal Court is going to issue a warrant for your arrest because you're guilty of war crimes. And Israel said, you're disgusting. We're doing this. We're putting an end to the terrorist threat. You want me to show you all of the warnings I've received just today of bombs and aerial incursions into areas of Israel near Gaza, what's known as the Gaza envelope, and in the north from Hezbollah? It's constant rocket attacks, constant incursions, constant fighting. I am convinced that when Israel's done with Hamas, they will turn to Hezbollah and say, you're next. They're ending this. And I think it's important that all those kids on college campuses and all those professors who supported them, all those bigoted administrators know that all their encampments did nothing except make us recognize that we shouldn't spend our money at those universities. Israel will defend itself, and I say good on them. And people like Rashida Tlaib, they'll just be bigoted voices in the wind that we should continue to denounce. I'm Tony Katz.
As we continue to work towards election 2024, we'll continue to stay close and follow the local, state, and national campaign trails.
The early results starting to come in now.
Get the very latest on KRMG.com and the KRMG app. We are 1023 KRMG, Tulsa's election headquarters.
A healthy weight, more energy, and smooth, regular bowel movements. 3 things everyone strives for.
It's me, Chuck Norris. There's one really important thing we don't talk about enough: our health. Achy joints, digestive issues, weight gain, and fatigue. We're told these are normal signs of aging. So working with a team of health experts, we came up with Morning Kick.
Morning Kick is a revolutionary formula combining 10 different supplements in one. Probiotics that help you lose weight, prebiotics for digestion, superfoods for muscles and joints, and several of the most powerful anti-aging supplements on earth. It'll help you feel youthful, energized, focused, and help manage stress.
Anybody can achieve great health regardless of their age.
Go to roundhouseprovisions.com. Use code EASY or text EASY to 511-511 and claim 40% off today.
Every purchase comes with our 90-day money-back guarantee.
Text EASY to 511-511. Morning Kick. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Tax fees may apply.
Do you own an annuity, either fixed rate, indexed, or variable? Are you paying high fees and getting low returns? If so, Annuity General would like you to have this free book to learn the pitfalls and mistakes of buying an annuity. The Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers contains the little-known truths about annuities, like how to help reduce your fees and increase retirement income. And it's free. That's right, free. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report just for calling. We researched over 1,000 annuities and summarized rates and benefits from financially strong insurers. You get Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and the Annuity Rate Report, both absolutely free for calling Annuity General today. Hurry, supplies are limited. Call now.
800-273-7075. 800-273-7075. 800-273-7075. That's 800-273-7075.
Love is a journey, and it starts with a single question. Will you marry me? At Moody's Jewelry, we believe this moment should be as exceptional as your love story. From timeless solitaires that capture the essence of simplicity to intricate halo designs that radiate elegance, we have the perfect ring mind. Our expert artisans can create a custom engagement ring that reflects your love story with every detail. At Moody's Jewelry, our friendly staff will guide you through the journey of choosing the perfect ring. Because this moment is about more than just a ring. It's about creating memories that will last a lifetime. Moody's Jewelry, locally owned and trusted since 1944. For hours and locations, go to moodysjewelry.com.
Moody's Jewelry. Moody's Jewelry.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those round trips that you plan in advance, which are perfect on your way there and perfect on your way back? Or those meetings with friends for which you make a group chat 3 months before so that nobody or anything is missing? Or your daughter's first birthday party. You planned it with such dedication that instead of the first date felt like our quinces. The same way you plan each detail for those moments. Start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make. Get started at ready.gov/plan.
Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
More than 600,000 Oklahomans have disabilities. We can't afford to leave great employees behind just because they do things differently.
Who we are and what we accomplish
are much more important.
Hire an Oklahoman with a disability and gain dependability, commitment, and lower turnover. Reach out. Oklahoma Rehabilitation Services, okdrs.gov. 1-800-845-8476.
Oklahoma DRS helps job seekers with disabilities become taxpayers.
Their whole thing is to help people with disabilities go back to work.
They knew that I would be successful if I did not give up.
They have given me the power and confidence to face any challenge.
I'm just glad that, DRS was there. Empower yourself. Talk to DRS Vocational Rehabilitation.
More services for the blind today.
okdrs.gov. 800-487-4042.
Live, local, in-depth. It's what we do.
Filed a federal civil suit against the city of Tulsa claiming its continued criminal enforcement.
When you need to know, remember. 102.3 KRMG, Tulsa's News and Talk.
So why does Scotty Scheffler still have to appear in court if the cop got a corrective action? Tony Katz today. This is the golfer, number one in the world. It was the PGA Championship outside of Valhalla Golf Course there in Louisville area. He's turning in, but there was an accident at the scene. Someone died. But he was in a PGA car, and he's turning into the club so he could participate in the golf tournament. And he gets arrested. A cop claims that he dragged the cop. Meanwhile, that officer received a corrective action after an investigation reveals he didn't follow proper protocols. He didn't turn on his body camera. Well, wait, did Scotty Scheffler actually do anything wrong? That's the question. I'm Tony Katz. This is Tony Katz Today.
When breaking news happens, it happens here.
Have a suspect in a vehicle that is barricaded. They have said that he is armed and dangerous.
Turn up the most connected radio station in Tulsa to find out what's going on in your community. We are 102.3 KRMG, Tulsa's News and Talk.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-444-9336. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes or overweight or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-444-9336. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-444-9336. 936.
Retirement can be scary, but only if you're not prepared. That's why AARP created thisispretirement.org. Because unless you've already retired, you're in pretirement, and you still have time to plan. Learn about retirement savings options, potential tax breaks, and how you can build savings over time. Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan and feel the retirement fear disappear. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
We all have someone we love, like the favorite lyric in our favorite song. You can't imagine life without them. Cancer screening tests can help keep the person you love around longer by detecting changes before cancer develops, or catch it early when it may be easier to treat. And many tests are available for free or covered by insurance. It's time to sound like a broken record. Tell all your friends and family, I love you. Get screened. Visit cancer.org/getscreened to learn more.
KRMG FM Sand Springs. KRMG Tulsa. News is next on 102.3 KRMG.
Remember today, you listen to
102.3 KRMG, Tulsa's News and Talk.
Live team coverage starts now.
At 1 a.m., we have partly cloudy skies and 74 degrees. Live from the KRMG 24-hour Fox News Center, I'm Matt Hudson with team coverage of our top stories. Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt is fighting an idea for more international and federal control during pandemics. Governor Stitt joined 23 other governors in signing a letter to President Biden opposing proposed amendments to the World Health Organization's new pandemic treaty. Governor Stitt says the proposal would grant the organization unconstitutional power over Americans and diminish the role of governors and state health leaders. The letter says additional concerns arise regarding the establishment of a global surveillance infrastructure and requirements for member states to censor speech related to public health. For the first time, testers are actually riding kayaks through the new whitewater flume feature in the Arkansas River by the pedestrian bridge. And it works. That's from audio of kayakers surfing a wave today at the flume before turning and heading downstream. Flume not yet open to the public. This happens during the upcoming Labor Day weekend, when the city has a 4-day event planned. In the meantime, you can check out the city's online water quality monitor for Zinc Lake. We get a link with this story at krmg.com and the KRMG app. Also has video of the kayaker in action. And an announced candidate for Tulsa mayor declared Thursday he will not run. District 9 City Councilor Jamie Fowler now says he'll finish out his term on council and will not file to run for mayor.
Less than an hour after he posted his decision on social media, I had Councilor Jamie Fowler on the phone. He confirmed that he is bowing out of the mayoral race.
We added and looked at everything, and, we just really didn't see a clear map to success, a path to victory. And with that, we understand that there's a gentleman that's going to be coming into the race.
He didn't share that man's name. However, another mayoral candidate texted me a name, and I've left a voicemail on that man's phone. I'll let you know if he confirms. Russell Mills, 102.3 KRMG, Tulsa's News and Talk.
Tulsa's most accurate and dependable forecast is next. KRMG News Time 102.
Calling all news junkies. When you absolutely need to know when breaking news happens, we have a new breaking news email, which we send straight to your inbox. Powered by Nelson Mazda. We'll make a believer out of you. If it's a big story, you'll know about it instantly. Sign up for our KRMG breaking news email on krmg.com or the KRMG app.
Have you or a loved one been told that there's nothing that can be done for your severe daily back pain? Has a doctor told you that you're not a candidate for any kind of treatment because you're too old or too sick? Have you went from walking to having to use a cane, a walker, or even a wheelchair, or lean on the cart at Walmart? Does it seem like you're a medical mystery that your doctors just can't seem to figure out? If any of that sounds like you, I can actually help. I'm Dr. James Webb. I've been helping people just like you find freedom from pain without surgery or narcotics for over 20 years in Tulsa. I've seen patients who've had multiple car wrecks, back surgeries, you name it. We've been able to help almost all of them because it's usually the same 4 or 5 simple conditions that get overlooked by other doctors time and time again. What's our secret? Well, we actually listen to you and we actually examine you. Then we figure out what we think is causing the pain and go and treat the underlying cause rather than trying to mask it with narcotics. The best thing is the minimally invasive procedures that I do are covered by insurance such as Medicare or even Medicaid. So give us a call, 918-260-9322, or on the web, drjameswebb.com, 918-260-9322, or drjameswebb.com.
They are our
love bugs and companions. They are our pets, our family, and they make life better. When we face unexpected challenges, so do our pets. That's why we're on a mission to support people and their pets. Whether donating a bag of kibble, sharing an Instagram post of a lost cat, or welcoming a foster pet into your home, every bit of kindness counts. Visit petsandpeopletogether.org to learn how to be a helper in your community. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
My name is Ariel. I moved to the U.S. at 19. I spoke no English and I struggled finding job opportunities. Everything I have, I owe to the Adult Literacy Center and getting my high school diploma at age 22.
It was an honor helping you achieve your greatness. Now you're helping others achieve theirs. It inspires me.
When you graduate, they graduate. Find free and supportive adult education centers near you at finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Join in the fight against hunger during Arvest Bank's 14th annual Million Meals campaign. All money donated goes directly back into our community, and there's no amount too small. Even just $1 provides 5 meals to those in need. Now through May 31st, you can easily make a monetary contribution at your nearest Arvest Bank branch or drive-thru. You can also donate online at arvest.com/millionmeals, or if you're an Arvest customer, directly through the Arvest Go mobile app.
Arvest makes no representation that any contribution is tax deductible. Please consult your tax advisor.
No matter where you're driving around town, we try to make sure you are fully aware of any slowdowns and standstills.
It's just south of 31st Street.
Off of the highway at the BA. Before you hop in your car, check your phone for any KRMG traffic alerts. Then turn up KRMG for the very latest traffic conditions in real time. We are 102.3 KRMG, Tulsa's traffic station.
102.3 KRMG has Tulsa's most accurate and dependable forecast.
Storms will likely develop just to the southeast of Tulsa late this afternoon, early this evening, with wind and hail the primary severe weather threats. We should be okay in Tulsa. As we roll, though, into Saturday afternoon, and especially Saturday evening and Saturday night, more thunderstorms could become severe again. This time, we'll just do wind, hail, and add the threat of tornado warnings, too. I'm Chief Meteorologist James Adelot for Fox 23 and 102.3 KRMG, Tulsa's News and Talk.
At 106, we have partly cloudy skies and 74 degrees. On Tulsa's severe weather station at 102.3 KRMG.
Live from the heartland and the crossroads of America, it's Tony Katz Today.
A tale as old as time. You've heard it before. Big oil companies basking in record profits while hardworking Americans feel the pinch of high prices at the pump.
God, they hate business so much. The hate is so out of control. You think that it isn't our own issues, our own economy creating problems of high gas prices? How about the taxes that states charge as a gas tax? The answer is their profits. Always, always, always. The issue is somebody else's, not their own. I have got much more to get into about this. Tony Katz today, 833-GOT-TONY, 833-468-8669, 833-GOT-TONY. This ties in to John Kerry. I know. I don't want to have to be talking about John Kerry either. That's exactly how I feel. The guy is just... It's embarrassing! That's a very good way to put it. That is a very good way to put it. The former senator from Massachusetts, the former Secretary of State, he can't help himself. Cannot help himself as this, what does he even call himself? He's a climate envoy, and he's speaking at a conference, and, we have to get away from these fossil fuels.
Well, let me be very clear to everybody here. The problem that we face globally in terms of the climate crisis, which is real and growing by the day, is not complicated. I mean, I think of all the other, some of the challenges that we face. But of all things, I mean, last summer, it was 70 degrees Fahrenheit above normal in the Arctic. It was 100 degrees Fahrenheit above normal in the Antarctic. This January and February are the two hottest Februarys and Januarys in human history. We see tornadoes.
Hold on a second. You've got the data of all of human history? I'm just wondering if that's the case. It was 100 degrees hotter? 100 degrees hotter? I'm starting to question John Kerry's statements here and the near fanaticism of the statements, but he wants you to know this has to happen.
So, my friends...
This is Truck Stop Radio.
And into the snow, ain't got no shoes and 10 miles ago. Hey little Betty, won't you bake me a cake?
Seen what's happening, like retaliation against ethnic communities based on their ties to the main parties to the conflict. These people were telling me they were being accused of by the RSF of supporting the Sudanese armed forces. They told me about sexual violence, the Janjaweed from the very beginning. And now we have seen what's happening, like retaliation against ethnic communities based on their ties to the main parties to the conflict. These people were telling me they were being accused of by the RSF of supporting the Sudanese armed forces. They
There's a gun and ammunition
business anyway. I guess I'd like to be alone. Nothing broken, nothing wrong. Just don't ask me how I am. Just don't ask me how I am. Just don't ask me how I am. My name is Luca. I live on the second floor. I live upstairs from you. Yes, I think you've seen me before. If you hear something late at night, some kind of trouble, some kind of fight, just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. And they only hit till you cry. After that, you don't ask why. You just don't argue
Chaka Khan, let me rock it, Chaka Khan. Let me rock it, it's all I wanna do. Chaka Khan, let me rock it, Chaka Khan. Let me rock it, got the feel for you. Feel for you.
Listen.fm.
Steady
Listen.fm.